Welcome back to Likras. We're working today on Parshas Tetzaveh. We're towards the end of Chumash Mos. So Torah says, if you look carefully in the 28th parak, Kaf Ches, the first verse, V'atah hakriv alecha es Aaron achicha ve'es bonav ito mitoch b'nei Yisrael l'chanu li Aaron nodav v'avihu Elazar v'Yisomer b'nei Aaron. You, speaking to Moshe, bring close to you your brother Aaron and his children. They're going to be lifted up. They're going to be the Kohanim, the priestly class, l'chanu li. Then the Torah lists them by name. Aaron, Nadav, Avihu, Elazar, Yisomer. Aaron and his 4 sons, b'nei Aaron. Some emphasis in this pasuk. It starts with a va'ata. Moshe's told to do so. We find this va'ata other places as well. The very first beginning of the parsha is va'ata tetzaveh, also nu. So there's an nu over here. There's an emphasis on Moshe Rabbeinu. And there's a medrash over here. Medrash says, Kodesh Baruch Hu tells Moshe this idea. You're gonna, v'ata, hakiv alechas Aaron achicha. Give the job to Aaron to be the Kohen. Heri le Moshe. Medrash says Moshe was upset. He wanted to be the Kohen. Amar lo Kodesh Baruch Hu, ter shali hayasa v'nasati alecha. Hashem comforts Moshe Rabbeinu and says, it was my Torah and I gave it to you. V'nizkara daitel shel Moshe. And then Moshe is able to go about his business and he's not jealous of his brother Aaron becoming the Kohen. Needs to be understood this medrash. What's it trying to say? V'nira li, the Yismach Moshe wants to give his own original interpretation of this, that we know from Pirkei Avos, Moshe Rabbeinu is the one who receives the Torah at Sinai, gives it over to Yeshua, and he receives it with his power. Moshe Rabbeinu is the only person able to do so, to be able to receive the Torah. The Rambam speaks about this at length, that the uniqueness of the prophecy level of Moshe Rabbeinu to receive the Torah, and then he gives over this Torah, teaches it, and gives it over to Yeshua. And this is an idea hinted at in Gemara Shabbos. It says we have to thank Hashem that he gave his Torah over to the third one. Moshe is the third one born in the family. His sister Miriam's older, his brother Aaron's older, and he's number 3. And it's given over to him. So we find that this unique level of Moshe Rabbeinu, he's called, in the verse, he's called Ish Elokim. He's called a man of God. He's a very special person to be able to give over the Torah. Now, the Gemara in Zvachim says Moshe was Kohen Gadol, which is interesting to note. Kohen Gadol, and we find now that Aaron is getting that job in here in Parshas Tetzaveh. And with Moshe Rabbeinu being Kohen Gadol, his children are not Kohanim, they're only going to be Levi. So now at this point in Parshas Tetzaveh, when Aaron is coming forward that he's going to get the kahuna, he's going to be the Kohen, him and his children forever. So this is why we don't find Moshe's children listed here. We find Aaron's children listed, but not Moshe. Why? Because Moshe's Ish Elokim. He's so connected with Hashem, it's not appropriate to discuss by Moshe that he's the one who has children. Aaron, who's different Madrega, but is never called Ish Elokim, so therefore he's fit to be the one with children after him and to be the Kohen. So that's the idea of Moshe being upset here, questioning, Aaron's going to be the Kohen. What do I have? And that's what Hashem's telling him. You have the Torah. You're the Ish Elokim. So as the Ish Elokim, you have a special role. And your special role is Ish Elokim, so we're not going to talk about your children after you the way we do with Aaron. Aaron is more part of this world with children. So therefore, Aaron's the one who's going to be the Kohen and is going to go to his descendants. And Moshe, unique role, and his unique role is Ish Elokim, and therefore his children do not continue with his leadership. It doesn't go to Moshe's children, and what Aaron merits does go. And Moshe appreciates that his children don't get because he has a unique role, a very high level. He is the one person that's called Ish Elokim.